Hey everyone, welcome back, and excuse my hiatus. I've been gone because I was working on a course, Ace the Front End Interview, which I've just released on Gumroad. There's a link in the description. You'll enjoy it if you found my past interviewing videos helpful. Okay, back to my morning routine. So to start out the day, I wake up to my wake up light, put on my bathrobe, and say hi to my dog Ben. After that, I go into the kitchen and I have to prepare the coffee because I didn't do anything to get it ready the night before. After my coffee's done, I sit down and start the real meat of my morning routine, which typically begins by doing the morning pages writing routine. I use Roam Research to do this. If you don't know Roam, it's basically a note-taking app, but it has bi-directional linking, which is pretty awesome and allows you to see the connections between your ideas. So I do the morning pages routine, which basically is just 300 words of stream of consciousness writing. After morning pages, I typically do the 5-minute journal, which has a series of questions focused around gratitude and what would make the day good or goals for the day. After that, I typically do some kind of short devotional reading. Lately, that's been a bit of Oswald Chambers. It could also be a little bit of Tim Keller, depending on the day. So that's the core of the routine, and that doesn't change very much. The part that's a little bit more variable is what I work on after that, which is typically either editing a video, drafting a blog post, or maybe doing some planning for a side hustle. On this particular day, it was editing a video, and then I also got caught up in watching some YouTube and wasted a little bit of time. The reason I get up and do this is basically because I don't feel like I have time otherwise, and typically this will also include like making some kind of progress on the next video, filming it or editing it or drafting a blog post, something like that, but just didn't feel like I had time this morning. Got up a little bit later than usual and have been doing some random things like drafting emails and just random to-dos that I've needed to get done. So that is the basic morning routine, and I'm going to get on with the rest of my day. So after the routine and eating some breakfast, I sit down to work. Typically, I will do some feature work, which is what I did today, but I'll also typically have some morning meetings as well as the classic developer stand-up. Today is just feature work though, with a Slack up. I work for a few hours and then at that point go and eat some lunch in the kitchen, which is typically heated up leftovers or maybe just a quick scrambled egg or something like that. Today it's heated leftovers. I down that while watching some YouTube on my iPad as a way of getting a bit of a mental break. I also have a seltzer addiction, so of course I've got to have one of those as well. After lunch, I say hi to Ben again and try to shake off the post-lunch slump a little bit by just doing some yawning, I guess. I do a little bit of work, and then after that I jump on a call with some of my teammates. We talk strategy and plan for some future work that we have coming up. And after the call, I do a little bit more feature work and finish up for the day. Typically when I finish work, I will go on a run, but I took a pass on this particular day because my shoes were completely toast. I sat down on the couch with Ben with the intention of buying some new running shoes, but I got sucked into Joshua Weissman cooking videos. I finally remembered what I was there to do and ordered my shoes. Really excited about them and looking forward for them to get here. To close out the day, I typically take a blazing hot shower, and this day is no exception. And that's pretty much it for my day. The evening is usually either more side project work or some streaming. So that's pretty much it. Thanks for following along with me. I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next one.